Everybody ready?
All right, Reese, when you come here with high goals, could you have ever imagined a time like the last week or so when you make every All-American team virtually and Remington Award and all that stuff?
I mean, coming here, that wasn't my objective by any means. My goal really was just to play, and then making it to, as I progressed, obviously the goals got bigger and the dreams got bigger, and just blessed to be able to achieve some of those things.
What was it kind of like seeing your name on all those different? I mean, it seemed like there were 7 or 8, All-American teams, and all that. What was that like every day last week?
Yeah, I mean, I really just try not to check Twitter. It was like a new one every day. You don't even know what they are. But, really, like I said, I wouldn't be there without my teammates and my coaches. And, I was obviously just, extremely blessed and thankful for those guys.
What was it like to be down there in Orlando with your family and all that once in a lifetime event really for you?
Yeah, good experience. And to be down there with, the best guys in the country, the best players, the best teams, and, just hang out with those guys was, just a good time, and to relax and go to a park or two and really just hang out was really exciting.
Is it a pretty exciting time for your offensive line coach to be able to have one of his players win an award like that?
Yeah, he's extremely proud of me, and I wouldn't even have had a chance to even come close to doing any of those things without him. He's a fantastic coach, and I couldn't do it without him, and especially really him and the rest of those guys up front with me. They make everything go.
Reese, have you given any thought to, how this is going to be your last game at Auburn, or is that something you probably will hit you to after the game's over?
Yeah, obviously that's kind of, hitting reality here. I think it was today. You know what today is?
The 19th.
Is that like Friday, Thursday?
It's Friday.
It's
December.
Friday, so I think we get out of here on Sunday. So I don't even know what day it is. Really just trying to enjoy these last couple days here, flying around at practice, and really just trying to make the best of it, because on 3:30 on the 1st, it's going to be over. It's going to be the next group of guys stepping in, and really just moving on.
How important is it to you guys as seniors to win this game and go out on a high note?
Yeah, our goal and objective is to be the most improved team from the last game of the season to the bowl game, and us seniors, we're trying to lead the team to do that. So obviously that's a big goal of ours, and hopefully we can get number 9 on the 1st.
Reese, you're right now tied with Will Herring for second most starts in Auburn history. Can't get number 1. Just don't have that many more games left. But I guess talk about just being on that list right there. Just so many career starts.
Yeah, coming in, actually in 2010, Lee Zimba, I think, holds the record at 52. The old coach Grimes, Jeff Grimes, told me, he's like, man, you're going to have a chance to compete with that. And, I always thought that'd be cool to be able to play that many games. And you got to be very fortunate, and as far as injuries go and everything like that, anything can happen. But, just been blessed, and be remembered for that, I guess. I don't know. It's been an awesome ride.
Is that something that you kind of personally count above maybe some of the individual stuff, other individual stuff?
Yeah, obviously, I think being a captain is that means just as much or more than the All-American and the Remington, that thing. I want to lead these guys and be the guy that they look to in tough situations, and just be the one that they can count on. And that means just as much or more to me.
It wasn't easy sometimes to start all those games. You played with a lot of pain at times. But how much did getting those starts in Matt mean?
Well, I mean, I mean, you're going to be injured in this league, and that's the bottom line. So, I mean, this game, it takes tough people to play. So, I mean, obviously, I played through a lot of pain, but so has everybody else. You don't always know what the guy next to you is going through. So, at the end of the day, you just try to go out there and play for that guy next to you, and hope that when he's in the same situation maybe you are, that he's going to put the same thing on the line.
Is this team in good hands going into next season at center with Xavier or Avery or whoever ends up being the center? You think?
Yeah, I mean, they've done a good job of recruiting guys. I mean, it's going to take some time to transition, but yeah, I mean, shouldn't be a problem. I mean, the next guy will move in, and I'm sure they'll be rolling just as fine.
Reese, how would you explain to a freshman how violent it is in there in an SEC football game?
I mean, just hold on. I mean, you never know what's going to happen, especially if you're coming in and you're playing as a freshman. Everything's going to be fast, and you're going to look like your head's cut off sometimes. But you hang in there and you fight through it, and hopefully at the end of the day you'll be rewarded.
How much have you thought about your future? What, when the game's over and it's January 2nd, and looking ahead to the Senior Bowl and going pro and dealing with agents and training and things, how much have you thought about what this is going to look like in 2 weeks?
I mean, obviously that's on the back burner. That's really not my real focus right now. Obviously, you got to think about that some, but my main focus right now is us winning number 9 and getting these guys down to Tampa and having solid bowl prep there and winning this game, and then we can start worrying about that and have some fun.
What do you know what you've seen of Wisconsin's defense?
Oh, they're good. Pretty physical, especially that league is a running league. They move a lot up front, and they'll blitz some guys here and there. But pretty active guys, and they're really good on third down. So that's going to be a challenge for us to keep the chains moving. But they're a very solid team, I think, all around, and it's going to take us playing our best game to beat those guys.
Wisconsin, they struggled a little bit against Ohio State's speed. You guys feel like you have a good matchup there?
What was the question again?
Wisconsin, they struggle a little bit against the speed, especially Ohio State. You feel like you guys have a good matchup?
I mean, I haven't really watched much of the skill guys. I've really just focused on the front 7. But, I mean, they got good players too. They're a big-time school, and, I mean, hopefully we can, take advantage of some mismatches maybe here and there. But, I mean, obviously we're going to have to play great.
Avery's a guy that requested his evaluation. Even if he doesn't lead this year, what kind of, is he one of those guys that you've seen come through here who could be an NFL guy?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got 2 brothers in the NFL. I mean, he's a huge athlete and, very good feet. And he's really come along this year and moved around and really accepted that responsibility very well. I mean, that's not easy to be here one week and then here the next week. That's pretty difficult. But, I mean, yeah, obviously in the future, I don't know what his grade's going to be or any of that stuff. But, I see he has a bright future ahead of him.
How much, with Melvin Gordon on the other side, how much are you anticipating it really being a game won in the trenches, offensive line kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Wisconsin, they only average like 60 snaps on defense. So, I mean, by that, I mean, we had 93 snaps against Alabama. They try to control the football. So, I mean, obviously, we're going to have to keep the chains moving. And then that goes back to their third down defense. So we're going to have to, be great on third down. We're going to have to get in the third and short and stay out of third and long. And that goes for any game. But more so this game.
Reese, do they still carry the seniors off the field on that last practice here?
What's that?
They still carry the seniors off the field on shoulders the last practice at Auburn.
I'm not sure. I don't think anyone will be carrying me on their shoulders. It might hurt their back.
We talked about, with Quan, about some of the young guys on defense that kind of stood out to him. For you, going up against Dontavius and Devereaux, what have you seen out of those guys, you know, during this season and in this bowl week to moving forward?
Yeah, those guys they got bright futures out of them. You know, Dontavius and Devereaux, they're both big guys. Devereaux's more active, I'd say. But obviously, both have a chance to be big-time guys. And especially, you know, this last week, a bowl prep, I've really noticed, you know, they've, picked their game up a little bit and really been, playing really hard and trying to get better and accepting that responsibility. And I think it's going to pay off for them.